Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, I'm live. My bad. All right, so let me get this shirt on so I can sit outside. Um, hey, one person here. Okay, Teresa Keels, Larry Beach. Hold on, I'm trying to get this shirt on. It's fucking crazy. I swear I'm sick again. Hold on. Oh, okay, so nobody's there. I guess I'll have to wait. I'll put every fucking song on my goddamn thing. Hey Pamela, how are you? I don't know, it's here. It only says one person, so over you, Pam. I'm hoping other people come. I don't know who else is live. If there's anybody live. That's why I scheduled it for today and not yesterday, because I knew there was a live last night. Unless nobody wants to hear my boringness. Oh, what's it called? Let me see. Okay. 4 people here. Oh man.
Yeah, for real. Get something.
Okay. Maybe 14 more people. Is there? Oh no, I'm not gonna be on long, so I won't keep you all long. Trust me. I'm okay. I guess I'm surviving. I'm here. I don't be on as much though, but I be okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna play a song and wait for people to come on. People might not even come on because they don't really like me, so I'm gonna play this song. Don't y'all go nowhere, y'all that are here. Well, they're in the bushes, wherever y'all at. I don't know. I think I'll come down with a cold again, but I just want to play this song. If this is the right song, I don't even know if it is, but I think it is. Wait a minute.
You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down. No, no. You are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring you down. Oh, no. So don't you bring me down today. No matter what we do, no matter what we do, no matter what we do, no matter what we say. Yeah, oh yeah. And everywhere we go, we are beautiful, no matter what they say. Yes, what won't bring us down. We are beautiful in every single way.
Okay, so hey Rich, how are you? So I don't know. I guess as more people come in, I don't know. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to worry about what I want to talk about. It's not going to be long. It's not going to be 2 hours, 3 hours. No. I'm lucky if it's going to be an hour. So I've been seeing on a lot of different social medias and not just YouTube. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, um, Snapchat. I'm sure there's more. If there is, I'm not aware of them and I'm not on them. I don't even use my Snapchat really. So, no big deal to me. My thing is that everybody, and this is just in general, a general topic. It's not for nobody specific. It's just a general topic. Okay? So, my thing is this. Everybody focuses on and it's not just coming from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. It's coming from others, you know, a lot. Even people you don't know or you don't associate with or you don't never heard of. Um, um, that okay, here's my thing. In my eyes, everybody is beautiful. Okay? Now, you don't have to be a model to be beautiful. You don't have to be skinny to be beautiful. You don't have to be plus size to be beautiful. You don't have to be have long hair, short hair, blonde hair, blue eyes, all this bullshit that people characteristic other people as, and that they want them to be like. Um, you hear a lot of, and I don't want to put men out there, but you hear a lot of men um go to, oh, you know, she's hot, she's this, she's that. Well, guess what? What makes her hot? You looked at her, so that makes her hot. Do you know her personality? Do you know her heart first and foremost? Because to me, your heart is most important. Because if you have an ugly heart, you're an ugly person, and that's not look wise. You know, that's just in general. I gotta get earache. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Hi, Tammy. This weather's just been like crazy. But anyway, yeah, so I hear so much like from being on social medias, um, of people, oh, you're this, you're not me, like they're this, they're that, blah blah blah. And it's not. Stop it, people. Nobody has to look like the Victoria's Secret model. Because honestly, Victoria's Secret models, if you ask me, they're beautiful, but they have to be like they. If people don't know, you really should watch a documentary on them. They put them on a strict diet where they can barely eat anything. Like they have to be underweight, you know. And it's not even about weight I'm talking about. It's anything. Um, your face, your makeup, your hair, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you act. Could be anything. I know nobody wants to hear my bullshit ass talk, my mouth, this, that, and the third. But I think it's good for everybody to at least acknowledge that when somebody says you're beautiful, maybe they're not just talking about your looks. Maybe they're talking about you as a person. Maybe they're talking about you as a friend. Maybe they're talking about um being with you. Anybody. Hey, Murph, how are you? Um, it could be anything. But people have to realize, like, social media is such a harsh place to be. Oh, Tammy, yeah, it is. It is important. That's why I'm doing it. Um, because social media is a very harsh place to be, and you have to take the good with the bad, unfortunately. Um, but that's the way it is. I mean, it is what it is. If you're going to be on here, you got to accept the good with the bad. And excuse me, if you can't, then I'm not saying don't be on here. Of course you should be on here, but just ignore it. You know. Hey Teresa. Um, Nobody could have said it any better than the Christina Aguilera song. Um, the game again.
Yes.
Um, so yeah, people have to realize like the social media. Don't turn this up, please. I'm one here doing this. I won't be long. Um, exactly. Like Teresa said, don't let people bring you down. Um, like I said, the person that could have said it any better is Christina Aguilera and that song. Because people will try to bring other people down no matter what. I don't care how beautiful they are, they still will try to bring you down. Um, hey Chuck, how are you? And again, this goes for everybody. This is not subliminal. This is nothing. This is just what I see on a daily basis on all social media platforms, not just YouTube. And believe me, the place I see it the most is Instagram, which is crazy because Instagram, you just posting pictures and whatever the case is. Um, Thank you, Rich. Because it is true. People are like, everybody should be able to get along. That's how I think of it. If you don't, that's fine. You know, don't speak to each other. Don't. And these are things I have learned on social media, and I'm sure other people have learned. Don't fake to be a friend. Don't. That's first and foremost. If you're gonna be my friend, be my friend. And sometimes it's like you gotta ask yourself, do you really have friends on YouTube? Because sometimes it's like you shit. Okay. Okay, I always thought social media was to be for enjoyment and meeting new people who have become great friends and end up like family, not all the drama and hatred. And that's the truth. It at one point in time, it was, I mean, I can honestly say it was, that's the way it was. Um, then it started to get a little on the crazy side. But like I said, that's any social media, not just YouTube, not just Facebook. I don't really have a problem with Facebook. Um, I barely really be on there. Um, so if you don't get along with the person, just don't speak. Don't talk. If you're in, I barely go in chats anymore. But if you're in chats and this goes for any platform or any social media, don't speak to them. Do not speak to them. Act like they're not there. Block them if you don't want to see them. If you don't like them, you don't want to see their comments. You don't want, and you can do that on any social media. Um. D- and there's so much that, and everybody I know can agree that there's been a lot that's been going on in the past I would say 2 to 3 months, maybe 2. 2 months that was going on that really went to extremes. Shit is the easy way to put it. And it kind of like separated everybody. It separated a lot of people. And the thing that gets me, and everybody's guilty of it. I'm just as guilty of it too. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm perfect. No, I'm far from it. Not perfect. I'm just like every other human being. We all make mistakes. We all just do dumb shit and be like, did I really just do that? Did I really? What the fuck? So that's just bringing everything to a head. Like, we're all grown. This is the way I see it. We're all grown adults. Grown. I don't think anybody here is under the age of 25. If you are, then you are. No big deal. But shut up, Teresa. But we all know as adults, like, how to act. Like, should I say it like that? Like, we all know as adults how to act because we tell our children how to act. What do we tell our children? If you don't like that person, leave them alone. If you don't like that person, don't speak to them. If you don't like that person, ignore them. But do we follow our own advice? Nope, we don't. We keep going and 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 going and going until, until everybody's arguing, which makes no sense. And that's what we try to keep our kids from doing. And yet, where are they learning it from? Us. Hey, Vic, how are you? They're learning it from the same people who tell them, don't argue with the people. And like, if they're in school, don't argue with them. Ignore them. Leave them alone. And here we are on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and anywhere else arguing with each other, calling each other out names. What are we teaching? What are we learning? Nothing. We're learning nothing. We're talking out our asses then. Totally talking out our asses. Our kids could probably tell us what to do on some real shit. And that's just facts. The fuck, my throat's dry as shit. Like, people just, I don't, I'm trying to think how to, like, what I want to say. I had so much to fucking say. I thought more people would show, but I guess not. No big deal. So I'm not staying. It won't be long. This is not going to be long. Trust and moi. It's not going to be long. It's basically just to everybody to get a point that, like, being beautiful isn't. Trust me, you can say, "Oh my God, she's so fucking beautiful." What's beautiful about her? What do you know about her that's so beautiful? Did you talk to her? Did you have dinner with her? So you know how her heart is, right? You know how everything is, right? No, you're going by um, looks, because people could be pretty and have the ugliest motherfucking heart, and then what? You're still gonna say she's pretty? You could say she's pretty, but she has an ugly heart, right? That's true. No, I had some water too. It's just, I think I need like a lozenge or something, you know. Or I need to eat dinner or something. I don't know. But anyway, people know beautiful from the heart and beautiful from the looks. They can say, "Oh, she got a fat ass. She beautiful. What's so beautiful about it? What are you gonna do with that? That's so beautiful. You gonna take it to her mom and be like, "Oh my God, mama met this beautiful woman. You should see her ass." No, you're not. Because what can we say about men? He's cute. No. Well, we mean we can say it, but shit. Fuck, I put my fucking Benadryl. My allergies, give me my allergies. I'm gonna put my Benadryl. It was fucking nice. Sorry, I'm just all over the place looking for shit that I can't find. Okay. Oh, here's my Benadryl over here. What the fuck? All right. Right in my soup thing, because that's what I'm gonna have soup on my throat. So just be mindful, like when you talk about a female. Yeah, a female can be beautiful. And any guy's eyes, a female can be beautiful. Um yes, exactly. Everything but her heart. Lord, she ain't beautiful with all that and a black heart. And you're right. You're so right. So right. These people in this house are crazy. Okay. Teresa, wait, do you saying I have a black heart? Hold the fuck up. A beautiful person isn't only skin deep. A beautiful person has a good heart. Is funny, loyalty, and trustworthy. Absolutely. You are definitely correct there. And that now where's my water? That's where I lose everything. Oh, here it is right here. It's because I don't look. So yeah, that's true. Beauty's only skin deep. Because I could say I'm beautiful. People may not think so. I could say I'm fucking ugly. But it's not about what's on the outside. It's what's on the inside. Because you know what? If I had a conversation with somebody over the phone, and I have I have um talked to people through Duo, and I think it's Meet, not Meet like the what is it? I think it's not the online dating thing. It's the Meet video thing. I've talked to a couple of guys when they're off here, so they know what I look like, and that's like totally without makeup. Like I wouldn't go, and they were like, "No, come on, come on," and I did. I can call them here, and they can vouch for that, but I'm not gonna do that. They know who they are. So right, and it doesn't just go for women either. Like I could say, "Oh, he's so cute," and he could turn out to be a real fucking dickhead. Vic. And would I really want to talk to somebody who's an asshole? No, I don't. No. Does anybody have something to suck on, like a lozenge? Nobody has a lozenge? No?
What?
A call you a lozenge or
What is that?
what's a lozenge?
Yeah.
Like a cough drop or something?
Oh no. Mom. She wrote that thing.
Can you see if she has one?
Yeah.
Michelle's sitting there looking like that for pitiful.
And we couldn't find none of the stores that be open. I thought today was Sunday.
Today is Sunday.
Oh, today's Sunday, yeah. Yeah, I do want one. My throat is sore. Don't worry, it's not COVID or nothing. It's just because I've been sleeping in a tank top and it's hot, and then I get cold, and then I get hot, and then cold. But anyway, like I said, it's not just it gets men too. They can be cute, but they can be a real asshole. So, do I want to talk to them? No. Let me tell you something. I would rather be with somebody who. Okay, so if there was a guy who was not so great looking, a little overweight, but treated me like gold, or a guy who is handsome and cut up and everything, um, but treating me like shit. Who do you think I want to talk to? I'd want to talk to somebody who's going to treat me good, and it would be the one who's not so great looking and a little overweight, because I don't give a shit. I'm not shallow. Um, but what? Uh, um, but I don't know. I think men are different. I think men, um, I really think men go for looks more than they do attitude. Sometimes, not always. Let me change that. Look, it's who treats you good and everything else. Because let me tell you, God made everybody. So God didn't make no ugly people. So if that's what you think, then you take that up with him upstairs. You got a lot of explaining to do. Because I may not go to church every Sunday, but just one thing I do, I'm a Christian, and I do believe in the higher power. And I do believe when that day comes, you're going to be judged.
It's nice, right?
I do believe that. So, Oh my god.
Who wants smoking?
So y'all need to really
Yeah. Who wants smoking?
reevaluate like things.
You hear me?
What?
Who wants smoking?
I thought mom did.
You know, like just I don't know. Try to keep shit civil. I don't know. You don't gotta take my advice. People can still do what they want, but I don't know. I just think it's better to be nice than to. I don't think anybody has a thought on it because there's nobody saying nothing. Hold on. Um. Mm, I don't see too many people live, and I shared it, so I don't know. I don't really care who comes, who don't. I really don't care.
He's so hungry.
The ones that are here are the ones that matter. There's the same people in here, so no. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm trying to see what other people think too, but nobody wants to say nothing. I'll drop the stream. I'll drop the link. If Teresa, you want to come up? Maybe I ain't saying it. I mean, there's not much really to say about it. It's a cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? Like, now if I had another topic I could talk about, I could talk for hours. But how much can you really talk about? I'm trying to talk loud because somebody else is screaming. Like, but let me say, okay, you're having a coughing fit. I know. I need a fucking last or something. Let me try to see. No, I got my soup. What the hell? What I do with that? Oh my god. Okay, I'll lose everything. Is there somebody else? It's only 5 people in here. Somebody else gotta be live. Mm-hmm. No, I don't see anybody else live. Yeah, I see 7 too, but I don't see anybody else live. So, eating cereal, Pamela. I know I'm about to eat some soup. I got my throat sore. I hate it. Came with 4 packs. It's the best soup ever. Jesus. Chicken flavored noodle. It's Lipton, the box kind. I don't like the other kind. So, I guess we can. Kamari. So, you're a serial killer? Pamela. Pamela's a serial killer. I never said. You know what though? I mean, I like eggs at night, like um, eggs, pancakes, stuff like that. Like I like breakfast for dinner. Hola, Pamela.
Hey, loves, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Just sitting here eating some dry cereal. I don't even have
You gonna put no milk in it?
I'm just eating them like chips. I wanted something sweet, so I was like, let
And
me get.
cereal's always sweet.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's frosted mini wheats, but it's the blueberry flavor. It's really good.
Oh, you know what's good? The strawberry, and then I put crushed up bananas and put bananas in it.
I love
Oh my
cereal.
god.
I could eat cereal for like dinner. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I like love cereal.
The cereals are good. I just my nephew. I'm like, why are you eating cereal again? That's breakfast food. He's like, cause I want cereal. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what you eat as long as you eat, right?
That's the truth.
Huh.
That
Yeah,
is
so
the
I
truth.
was going to comment on some of the things you were saying. It's so true that there are some people that may be very, very aesthetically pleasing to look at, but once you talk to them, they seem ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Exactly.
it's just the way it goes. You know.
That's true. Hey, Tammy.
Hello, how are you?
That's
Hey, Tam
true.
Tam.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is the dryer too loud? Because the dryer's on. Is it loud?
I
No,
don't
no,
hear
it's
it.
fine.
Okay, perfect.
You're
I
fine.
do the same thing, Tammy. I'm always like, "Do you hear my dryer? It's like right by my phone." And the beauty to me is in the eye of the beholder. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
what I might find attractive, you might not find attractive, and vice versa. You know, and if you have people that want to constantly judge you by your looks and stuff like that, those are just people you just don't want to associate with.
Right.
You
Right.
know?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
That's true.
especially as women as a whole, when somebody's beautiful, you can beautiful heart, you can look beautiful, you can whatever. We should always constantly try to bring each other up, you know?
Right. And that's not just something not a lot
Exactly.
of females do nowadays.
I well, I've always been like that. Even when I was younger, I was like secure in myself enough to know that um as long as I'm a good person,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't like me by the way I look, then I don't need to have you in my life. That's just the bottom line.
Right.
This life is too short and precious to be wasting it on people that don't give a fuck about you. Okay? That's just the way I look at it.
Right.
Life is too short. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's
And,
true.
and I'm telling you, Breezy, I think you have a good heart. You know, you're just going through, just like with anybody, going through things right now. You're probably, and this is just my opinion, you can
Mm-hmm.
just correct me if I'm wrong. You're just trying to reevaluate your life and get your stepping back. You know, you've fallen and you want to get up and you want your own place. You want to establish a job. So you're just going.
I'm on the same page as
Mm-hmm.
her. Yep, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have had a drastic change in our lives this year.
Hey, Dawn.
Like my stuff is still in storage. I've been paying for my stuff in storage for 2 years now. I don't even have my stuff. Like I mean, I have a home. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but we don't have our own place.
But
That's
that's
right.
okay because you know what? In time, in
Yep,
time, it comes when it's ready. When
that's right. That's right.
it's
Mm-hmm.
everything comes. You're to me, and I've learned this through a lot of people that do go to church. And I've learned this because I grew up going to church every Sunday and Sunday school in the summer. My mom tried to get rid of us every summer. So it was like every
Yeah.
summer we went to Bible school. But, we were told, like, your life is already planned out. Your life was mapped out way before. You just don't know how it's going to play out.
Yep.
But he does. He knows when you're going to pass. He knows how you're going to pass. We don't know that. He does. So everything that's mapped out is mapped out as can be, you know? So, and I wholeheartedly believe in that because I don't know. I'm like a big, I'm not, I don't, I like, I'm not going to fake it to make it and say, oh, I'm this Christian. I go to church every Sunday. No, I don't. But
hmm
do I believe in a higher power? Absolutely. Do I believe that is there a heaven? Absolutely. Am I going to go there? Absolutely. And I say that very
You're gonna go there with
slowly.
devil horns on. You're gonna go there, but you're showing up with fucking devil horns. That's for sure.
Right?
You might be the ones in limbo there, Bridgie.
I'll be hanging by a thread, but I'm going to make it in.
She'll slide through the gate.
Yeah.
No,
Passing by.
in my opinion, wherever you worship and feel peace and can talk to God, that's your church. A church is a structure, okay? Church is a building. You go to church for to collectively meet with people so that you can, if that's your thing. So if you pray at home and think about your, issues and do all that stuff and pray at home, that's your church. You know what I mean? It's the
Right.
congregate. If you want to go to a church as a congregation, you go to a church as a congregation. It's not for us to judge how somebody praises something, whatever their God is, right?
That's the truth. That is definitely the truth. Because I know I don't go every Sunday, and I have people that be like, "Oh, it's Easter. Come on, you got to go to church." And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm not going to fake it and only go on Easter when I don't go any other Sunday.
My girlfriends who go to church religiously, like every Sunday. What?
Oh. I think my grandson stole my granddaughter's money. He made a cardboard fort this weekend, and I just found her wallet empty underneath his. He does these things. These fucking kids, man.
Tammy,
Always one of them doing something.
I think these grandkids keep you young. But
I tell you, like I'm not even gonna tell his mother right now. She's sleeping. Oh,
Yes, I'm having my first grandchild. Thank God.
that's exciting, eh?
I am, and she sent me. My daughter-in-law sent me a picture of the baby, a picture of the ultrasound.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and she's only 2 months pregnant now, mind you. But you can see like the baby's face. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. She's due October 30th. I'm like, oh, you're gonna have a Halloween baby.
Oh, that'll be cute. Well, you know what? There's something. Look at that. That's life that's coming to you. You know what I'm saying? To maybe it's gonna bring you joy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Granddaughters,
grandkids are the best.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 grandkids, right, Pam?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're the best.
I mean, I have a
Unconditional
step
love.
granddaughter. Like my
Yeah.
son takes care of her like it's his. But not to say it's a difference. I don't want to put like the one they're having now because it's blood related to me, but it's more. It means more. I'm trying to say this the right way, and it's not coming out the right.
No, it is. I understand.
Two of
Totally.
Two of mine are step kids.
Mm-hmm.
My grandkids are my daughter's step kids. So I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Well,
because this one, she's 7. So I wasn't with her when she was a newborn. She was with her mom and her other grandmom. They lived with the other grandma. My son didn't even become her stepfather until she was probably 5, maybe 4. So he's just, you know what I mean? It's newer to him too. So him raising a newborn is new for him. So the whole thing is new. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Not for her because she had a baby, but for him, it definitely is. So, but it's interesting. I'm excited. I can't wait. Like I'm gonna be one of them ones where I'm gonna be like, give me them.
How far is your son away from you now?
He's probably about 45 minutes.
Oh, that's
But
not bad.
I'll be up there before the baby's born. No doubt. I'll be up there. Yeah, I'll be up there without a doubt, way before the baby's born.
Oh, that'll be
Absolutely.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. Because they're looking to buy a house now. So, which is good.
Tell them to buy a house with an in-law suite on the side.
That's what they want, because they want a big house, because that's where they're going to be staying. So, and they both have very, very, very good jobs. I couldn't be any more proud than both of them at their age.
That's good.
I mean, I'm like, to my son, I'm like, I'm really proud of you. Like, you really came a long goddamn way, kid. You know? I even though he was a kid, never never in the drugs, never none of that stuff. But, he he did his thing, out playing ball, and then finally he went to Orleans Tech, and now he works with HVAC.
Which is good money.
Yeah, and his wife is an assistant manager of a big corporation.
Mm-hmm.
And they're only 29, so it's like, what?
That's awesome.
You guys got it made.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Did they get married, right? Did they get
Yes, they're
already?
married.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they got married. So I'm excited about that. And they were actually middle school sweethearts.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
nice.
See, now
Middle
that's
school
love.
sweethearts.
Hopefully it works out. They stay together forever.
Oh,
Never know,
what
but
she
that's
adores him. He is spoiled to the
Aw.
max. He spoils her. It's like, oh God. It's like, okay, where's my son and a man? Like, and he was raised by my father, so it all makes sense to me there. That's why he is the way he is.
Do you guys hear crunching?
That's probably me, but I don't know what. No, I don't hear anybody eating.
No,
I'm
I'm
not.
crunching. It's me. I'm like trying to do it like real slow, like.
Oh,
Oh, that would be me with my chips
What are you
all the
eating?
time.
Frosted mini wheats strawberry. I mean, I'm
that
sorry,
sounds good.
blueberry.
I
With
guess
no
people
milk.
got bored
I'm
of
just
our
eating my cheap.
conversation. There's like 4 people in here.
Hi, Don. Hi, Vic. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, where
Well,
is everybody? That makes no sense.
it's Sunday and
That
people are
doesn't
getting
matter.
ready
We're
for
here.
work. Exactly.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
That's why I did it for today. I didn't do it for last night because I saw King Troll was going live. So I was like, let me not go because I know, they showed it his. So I'm like, let me do it for today. I should have did it for later in the night, but I don't know.
No, you
Well,
do. You know what?
in here, I don't have a lot of, people that like me anyway, so I don't give a shit.
I don't know why you
But-
keep saying that. Why are you keep saying that?
Because it's true.
Yeah, what? Yeah, yeah. What?
I don't like to
either.
hear. I don't like to hear you say that.
No.
But it's,
And I feel like you're feeling like you're lesser than everybody else, and you're not. So I want you to know that.
Thank you. But I know, like, I'm not.
And
like,
the topic is love yourself, right? So let's talk about that. Let's talk about what we do every day in our lives to
Mm-hmm.
love ourselves a little bit more. Because if we love ourselves a little bit more, then we don't worry about the people that have the drama. We don't have to worry about whether, we're told we're beautiful or not, because we already know it.
Tammy's
That's
Tammy's the perfect person to. I mean, I can put
And-
input into it, but Tammy's been through it, so she knows.
You have to just. It's so hard. It's hard work. It's every day. You have to work harder on yourself than you do on any other relationship in your life.
Yeah. 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 That's the truth. That is the truth.
Well, to me, I think that people thrive on drama. I mean, we all do. I mean, we all love to have fun and drama and all that stuff, but
Right.
you're turning over a new leaf, and your foundation is going to be a little bit different now if you continue to be this way. So you'll have people you're going to have people come eventually flock to you to hear what you have to say because
I
they
changed over a while ago. Like I haven't had. Oh my God, there's so much noise wherever I go. I haven't had like Wait, let me go in another room. I'm just trying to get this damn soup done.
do what you got to do.
I think I put too much
Oh
water
yeah,
in
she's
it.
making
God
Lipton
damn
soup. I
it.
love that shit.
What is it?
So yeah, I changed like I have my other channels and I changed them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna, cause back on my other days, I was out there. I ain't gonna lie, I was in the dirty sector, the drama sector, and then I'm just like, no, I just want a normal channel. Like, I want to have topics, I want to have interactions, I want to have, normal shit. I don't want
I get it.
bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
That's why I did the autism. And I think autism awareness starts April 1st. If I'm not mistaken, it's in April. I thought it was March, but no. For some reason, I think it's April. It's every April. But I'm going to have to look at it because when it does, I'm going to do a topic again because now I got more information that I can give out there, because it was a good topic. There just wasn't enough information. I gave my experience on it, on my son, on my sister's child. But there's more research that I looked up that I can give out to people, because a lot of people were like, yeah, I didn't know that, and there's a lot they didn't know that I experienced through it, and I didn't know what it was either, so
it's gonna take people time to get used to it, you know what I mean? Like, and that has nothing to do with you, that's them. So you continue to put out whatever.
Keep doing it.
Yes.
I like everything you put out. And me and Pamela have been there with you since the beginning. Since you first came on. So if good people like us can stick around with you, and other people don't see the goodness in you, then screw them. I'll never judge you.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
And you know what the thing about it is that we each can't judge each other for whose channels we go to, whose we don't go to.
No.
It's a personal decision, and I've just always tried to support as many people as I can, unless you're a true piece of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But yeah, you're rebuilding your, I'm using air quotes, brand, and eventually those who want to come to your channel will come to your channel, and if they don't, oh well.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah. Thanks, Gary. That's true. You're right.
The best thing about you, Breezy, is you're unpredictable. You never know what you're gonna do.
That's
That's what I like about you the most. And I miss you on King Trolls yelling at those motherfuckers. That was the best time of my life.
I know. I used to go off, and
You were so funny. I swear to God, you used to be so funny. But, I mean, you're still funny. This is the point we're trying to make. But
I would be like, should I go up there or not? Let me go ahead up there. Hell would do that. And I would just flip, and I look back on some of them, and I'm like, oh my God, why was I like that?
Tammy and I were up there
last
night. Yeah, so
because we were. That was fun.
It was fun.
You were like that because you were going through things in your life at that time that made you like that, like grieving your dad, and maybe that little bit of that yelling and screaming was therapy for you.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was fun in a way.
It was.
For you.
I mean, me and Teresa still laugh at me and Teresa's argument. Me and Teresa.
Oh my God, that shit was hilarious.
We laugh till this day. We'd be like, "Do you remember the fight?" And I still have it. I have it in my thing somewhere.
Repost that. You gotta repost that. Make it short of it.
That's what I.
For all the new people that haven't heard it, Haley and Becky, or Haley, yeah, she's heard that.
You need to do it screening of it, and we can do it every 2 minutes, and then everybody can critique it, then start it back up, and say,
Oh my goodness.
But had you named this live like I'm going to expose somebody, how many people do you think would be in the chat?
Oh, 20 something or so. Trying, I was going to change. I was going to put it like that, and they get on here like, "Gosh, how would it smell?"
Exactly.
There's
Psych.
nobody. No, not exposing nobody. Nothing to do with that. I'm trying to make it. No. But then they all would have left anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah. So I want you to stop saying.
Hey, Larry. Larry
you
never
to-
comes over. I'm glad he's here.
Let me see. Is Larry in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know
Oh,
why
hi,
I
Larry.
like to do my really long lives? Because when I do my really long lives, it gives a chance for everybody to come in.
It
There's
does.
not always a lot of people in there at one time, but at least I get to see. Because I don't like when Dawn is upset that she missed a live, and she's in or Nat and they're commenting saying sorry that they missed my live. That way, if I do it for a few hours, that hopefully that somebody can at least come in.
Yeah,
Everybody gets a chance
and
to come in.
Patty misses, and Patty gets, she's like, "Oh, I missed you live," and I'm like, "Oh,
Yes.
because I don't go that much." So
And what we have to understand as people is that we all have jobs, kids, lives,
Yes, and
husbands. You
lives.
can't.
Exactly.
right,
No, I understand that. I don't expect anybody to be sorry that they're not there. Like, that's weird.
And you
no,
were
it's
weird,
not
but
ladies'
not
night, Dawn.
needed.
It's for anybody that's.
And the thing about it is,
say weird. Sorry.
no, you're very.
You know what I mean.
Tam, you were very vocal about that, and I really appreciated that you said that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's true. We don't do like. I'm not sorry if I'm not at somebody's live. I got things to do.
Right.
I mean,
yeah, I spend too
That's
much
the
time
truth.
on YouTube. We spend too much time. We used to spend way more time.
That's
and then
why I
we're
wasn't
and then
on
we're
yours
subbing to this channel,
much.
then we're subbing to that channel, and then this feed is coming up, and then this live is being notified. It's like it becomes very overwhelming.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to shut it down.
Well,
And that-
especially because of sometimes the drama that goes on. We are all guilty of being pulled into that shit. But at the same token, if you want to listen to somebody that's going to uplift your day, there's nothing wrong with like going to their show and listening to their show. And I
Right.
find myself at work like playing it in the background so I can. I don't always chat, but at least I
You're
listen to
there,
what
right.
somebody has to say, and if they're not saying anything that's of any relevance to me, I'll go somewhere else.
Exactly. I'll go somewhere where there's a purpose.
Exactly.
There has to be a purpose for me to be there. I'm not going to be there just because everybody else is there or whatever.
And that
I need
makes
to be able
sense.
to,
I mean, just like for example with King Troll and Ladies Night and stuff, that's
God.
that's like a fun release. You know what I mean? Did
so
we really
much fun
get?
release. It sure is.
You know,
Looking
I
in
mean,
those eyes.
but like the way that we can all banter off of each other and laugh, and we know that we're having fun. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly, and that's what it should be. Really.
exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
And even though all of us have had our little whatever spats and stuff like that, I think inherently we're all good people. You know what I mean? So it's just
I really haven't had any spats with people. I haven't really had a lot of.
well, not me.
don't
I
really
mean,
get
sort
that
of.
stuff.
I don't like being
Like I
stuck in
think
the.
Megan was mad at me one time because she thought I called her a racist and King Troll's chat, and she attacked me. I had no idea what the hell she was talking about, but I just blocked her. I didn't have time for that.
No, I just think it's like you don't like to
I
be
miss
caught
her,
in the
though.
middle. They're like if you have two good
No,
people
I
that are
don't.
not get. I don't like getting caught in the middle of nothing.
Right.
No.
Right.
I'll try to like push. I'll try to give the person advice as to like, here, look at it this way, or is it really that serious, or that kind of stuff.
Mhm. Right.
Because shit passes really quick, and if you've said something that's like nasty or whatever, that stays for a long time.
Yeah, or some stuff's been said that hasn't been said, that somebody said that you said that wasn't said, and
Exactly, it's just too much BS, man.
mhm.
Which kept us from going on the panels for so long.
I know, but now that
But
we
yet
as
here we
women,
are.
yeah.
Screw it.
That's why I don't go on. I'll go on my
Because
live and that's
Breezy-
it.
You know who?
Yeah.
I mean, I only go to where I trust. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Murph is my number one. I trust KT. And the ladies, y'all are all givens for the most part. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it's just the way it is. You just don't know what people will do to you for views, so you got to be careful.
Right.
That's why
That's
I put my
true.
lives on private. I mean, I don't think it
I
really makes a
was going to
difference.
do that. But then I'm like, what's the point really? If I put my live on private,
Then nobody can come back and rewatch it if there's some pertinent information in there that they want to,
Well, I
get
leave
or
it on for a
whatever.
couple of days, and nobody's complained about it so far. So
I
Oh
left
yeah,
all
I
mine
did do more
open. No,
videos.
I did a couple and private, and then I went through them last night, and I'm like, wait, I don't even remember this live. Let me just delete it, because if I don't remember it, there's no sense in me keeping it.
oh
Do
believe
you go
me.
back and watch them?
I watch over all my
You
lives
do?
again. Some of them,
Okay.
yeah, because
Okay,
there's
Okay, I
some,
thought it
YouTube.
was just me.
especially the private ones, I do watch, because there's some I watched last night, and I'm like, wait a minute, how long ago was this? Because all mine say 3 months ago, and I know they weren't all 3 months ago.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm like, nah, this isn't correct. And
If,
then I
if
would listen. I'm like, wait, when was this said? And when did I have this person on panel? Because I don't even remember them.
what I do is I'm not a content creator, but what I'll do is if I'm tired of listening to music and nobody else is on and I need something to play in the background, I go to like one of the funniest ones I can remember where they had me laughing like crazy. Like a lot of the ones with Ducey on the panel, like going,
Mhm.
I mean, he just makes me
Oh,
laugh, I
yeah.
swear.
He's
So
awesome.
that's exactly what I do. I mean, I'm not here to even say I'm a pure angel. I get up there and talk some stupid shit, but I have fun. I'm not doing it to hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Hi, Larry.
Yeah. And I think Larry's supposed to be rebooting his channel up too, so that'll be good.
Yes.
Okay.
He'll be back in a sec, guys.
You know what? Dawn says she hasn't been getting bell notifications. I'm going to tell you what, neither have I, and that's pissing me off. I think you have to,
Really?
what is it? Yep. You know, the ones I get the most are the ones that people send to Instagram. Not the ones,
yeah,
the one from YouTube. That's how I got yours, because I think it was Teresa that sent it out. But
okay.
but when I went to YouTube to like set the alarm, I know I set it earlier and it wasn't set when I went back.
I wonder did you set it yesterday or today?
I don't know. It might have been yesterday.
Because I know I sent it out yesterday to people. Then I was like, oh shit, King Schultz. Because I was like, shit, King Schultz going live. Let me reschedule till tomorrow. So then I resent it out. I edited it for a different time and day, and then resent it out.
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe that's why.
That might be why. But I mean, you got like the people like Haley, and I could be missing some people here, but the ones that do it through IG, that's really helpful, because sometimes YouTube doesn't like pick it up for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes they don't, and sometimes even when people comment like afterwards, I won't even get a notification that the comments there, and it's so weird. I don't know how this shit works. I don't even know how to put I just don't know. I don't, and I.
You do a
It's
damn
weird.
good job. For somebody that doesn't know what the hell they're doing, you're doing a damn good job at it, girl. I'll tell you that.
I just talk. I used to put like a thing in the background. I know how to do the videos, but I don't know how to put like I don't care for that thing that runs across the bottom of the screen. I don't care about that. That
Well,
don't bother me.
you know me, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Just one day I was like, Murph was up there by himself, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to try to go up there. So I just hit it, and I followed the instructions, and there I was.
You do.
So-
And then you get used to being on panel. That's how I was. I was scared at first. Like, I'm not going to go on panel. What the hell am I going to say? And then I just became this, panel whore. Not panel whore like that, but,
I know what you mean.
always on panel.
But
Because I
now-
always had something to say. Like, I'm a talker. Like, I
Me
will
too.
talk anybody to death.
Do you think I'm a talker? Oh,
Oh,
hell
yeah. Yeah.
I don't take that. That's a compliment to me, right? People that can talk
Why?
to people. I think it's a compliment.
Oh, I thought you said I don't take it as a compliment.
No, I
No, it's
do.
good.
Yeah, right. So now that I can panel up and I see certain people that are trying their best to like have interaction, I'll hit the panel if I have the time. You know what I mean? Like just so
Yeah.
that you have somebody to banter off of, right? It just
Right.
makes it easier.
Yep. Yep. Because otherwise, I'm sitting up there like, now, if there's a topic that I know I can go on, I'll ramble on and on and on and on and on. But once you hear me keep saying, then you know it's time. Okay, well, do you need
I do the
help?
same. I do the same thing. I'm like, okay, let me hit the link. Boom.
Yeah.
Like that's why I usually do convos with Murph. I enjoy. I love him. Like he's family. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do anything for him. So, but we're all, we're all here to support each other, right? So,
Mhm.
Good night, Don.
oh, is Donnie going to bed, or
Mhm.
she's?
Gonna go Netflix and chill.
Oh, good.
Netflix and chill. That's right. I'm gonna
People,
watch.
what are you gonna watch?
Oh, I love Jeepers Creepers. I watched 1, 2. I don't think I ever watched 3.
Is that
But
like a Stephen King movie or something?
no,
Or
but
no?
it's so good.
It's scary, but
Yeah.
not Stephen
Scary?
King scary.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the Reborn came out and it's on Hulu. So I started to watch half of it last night, but I'm gonna start it all over and watch it again because then I get sidetracked by the phone because
Me
it's
too.
always going off and I'm like, okay, let me see who's texting, whatever.
Exactly. I do the same thing, and then I have to restart it from the beginning. It pisses me off.
Exactly.
I did that with Game of Thrones. All my friends were like, "You gotta watch Game of Thrones," and I'm like, "Let me try." Like halfway through the one episode, I'll fall asleep, and it'll play through, and then I'm like, "I don't even know what the hell's going on."
See, and that's a series, right?
Yeah,
Like
that
I
was
can't do series because I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I'm gonna forget where I left off. I'm not gonna. I'm not even gonna try
Me
it.
too.
I'm not coordinated enough to be like, where did I stop at? Where did I? No,
No,
it's
what
got to
I
be a whole
used to
movie.
make my daughter rewind the VHS movies all the time because I get spaced out. Like, what the hell's going on? I have to make her rewind the
Yes.
VHS movies. Yeah.
that's why I prefer to let a series the whole season play out, and then I binge it at the end. Like I'll just like one day just watch all of them back to back.
That's yeah.
What's a good series is Yellowstone with Kevin Costner.
Is it? See, I'm more into horror.
God, you gotta watch it. Yellowstone
I need to
with
watch
Kevin.
Yellowstone. I know. I've been meaning
It's
to.
real. My Mike was watching it, and I was like, he was like, "You need to watch this. You'd like it." And I'm like, "Oh God, I don't think so," but I really like it.
It'll make a while when it's 6:45.
I've been watching Prison Break. Love that show.
Prison Break. I heard a lot on that.
I need to find a good show to watch. Like people like refer me to shows and stuff like that, and then they ask me, "Have you watched it?" And I'm like, I forgot about it. So I have
can't say yeah.
I know.
How'd you like it? How was it?
You can't lie your way out of that. So I'm like, I haven't had time. What was the name of it again? I
Yep.
actually wrote some down. That's so weird.
That's a good idea. Write it down. My mom
I
wrote
have-
everything down, and now as I get older, I know why she did it. She fucking forget everything.
There's one that's called Netflix, A Fall from Grace. I have on a piece of paper. A Quiet Place.
A Fall from Grace. What's that about? I think I've seen that.
I think it's about the woman that gets Alzheimer's like really young, like in her 50s or something. I can't remember.
That sounds so familiar. Did you watch that movie where the mother made, and it was a true story, the mother made her daughter think that she really had cancer?
Yeah, I remember that one. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that was so, and she ended up having a boyfriend at the end, and it was so sad.
Then I have something written here that says July 22nd. It's a terror attack movie. These are just like when people refer me to like series, I write them down.
Okay.
Grace and Frankie. Have you watched that?
Mm-mm.
No, you have to watch that. Farrah Fawcett and what's her name? Good show. You have to watch Grace and Frankie.
Is it a series?
Yeah, it's two women as they're growing. You guys haven't watched it? Oh, you guys
What's
have
it
to watch
called
it. Put
again?
it in your Grace and Frankie.
Well, I have to write it down.
Okay, so it's these two women, and they're married to these husbands for 40 years, and the
Excuse me.
husbands are law partners, and they've been sleeping with each other for 20 years.
Oh my
They're
God.
gay, so they leave the women for each other. It's hilarious. It's an awesome show. So they decide to invent a vibrator for old people and sell it. You have to watch the show.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah,
I want to
Grace
say
and Frankie.
some.
Only Tammy.
Farrah Fawcett. Farrah Fawcett.
So this must have been made
I
years
watched it with
ago.
my mom. Yeah.
I always, if I can't find anything to watch on TV, I digress to The Office or Seinfeld or some shit like that because I just have to have something playing in the background.
Really?
Yeah, when I'm doing things.
Oh.
Yeah, my daughter used to play Seinfeld all the time too, or Friends.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not. I never
Gilmore
got on
Girls
the
was a good
Friends.
show.
See, I can't fall asleep with
Yeah, I
TV
don't
on.
that much.
Ugh. Mm-mm.
When I feel myself getting sleepy, I'll just cut it off, and I usually pass out. So because
I
the
didn't go to
TV
bed
is
till
so
5:30 this morning,
ooh.
and I don't know why. I have insomnia. I swear.
No, that sounds like me on Friday morning. I didn't go to bed until 3 a.m., got up at 6 a.m., and worked all day and passed out Friday night. I couldn't.
Oh my god.
I had like 3 hours of sleep.
I think that's from me when I used to do the home health care aid for my ex grandparents before they passed.
Right.
She had dementia, and he was fine. He was just old. They were 93 and 94, and I had the overnight shift.
Oh,
And
yeah.
because she had dementia, I was always worried, like, oh my god. Even though, like I said, we lived upstairs, she lived downstairs. I would always stay downstairs on her couch because I was always scared, like, oh, what if she get up and falls and I don't hear her? So I stayed downstairs, but I would
Yeah.
stay up, and
Yeah.
I would just watch her. And then when while my shift was up at 7, I would go upstairs and go to sleep. And so my sleeping is so off,
Right.
and it's been off for like ever. It's like when I used to work. I used to work and have to be in work at 3 in the morning till 9, unloading the truck,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't go to bed till 12 and get up 2.5 hours later and go unload a truck.
Right.
But I still did it. I wasn't tired. I was used to it.
Yeah, your body gets used to it, but then when you stop doing it, it's like trying to readjust it. It's
Exactly.
hard. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's true. I've been like also thinking about like I used to love to read books. I'm like looking for some good books to read.
I used to read a lot of
I don't read much.
old books,
Hmm.
I guess you could say. And I would get them from Black and Nobles. Is it Black and Nobles on Erie Avenue?
Barnes and Noble.
Black and Nobles.
They don't do it anymore.
And they were all hood books, like drug dealing books, jail books, stuff like that.
Oh, we have a store here called McKay's Used Books, and you can get like used books, DVDs.
Oh,
It's good for kids, you know. It's
Yeah.
like for DVDs and I mean, or anything, movies, games, and it's a lot cheaper than buying it brand new because I like to feel an actual book when I'm reading a book. I don't like to like if I'm gonna listen to a book, if I'm like at the beach or something, that's different. If I could just put the headphones on and listen to it, but
yeah,
sometimes I like reading a real book.
that's true. That's true.
I'm in the process right now of just like decluttering all the shit I had. I had my daughter take like a ton of shit to the charity shop today. And I've just got stuff everywhere. You can't
Oh, it
it's
sounds
too much.
exhausting.
It's too much stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all, you know, how much do we really need? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I had
True.
people like you guys were close to me because I know you guys have kids and grandkids and stuff. Like, just giving crap away. I don't even want to sell it. I just want to give it away.
Right.
Give it away on Facebook.
How about
Do you have a
shelters? You
group?
got shelters out there?
Well, my
Oh.
daughter took it to a charity shop, so it's
Oh,
still
okay.
doing that. So,
Yeah. Okay.
I bought dog steps for my dog to be able to get up on my bed because she's a Chihuahua and my bed's sort of high. And I bought them and I didn't read the measurements and they're like for a German Shepherd sized dog.
Oh
and
my God.
They're fucking humongous. And so I
Oh.
tried every time I see somebody, I'm like, do you need any dog steps? They're brand new. They haven't been used. They're like, nope, 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 nope. And I just told my daughter, take them to the charity place. I can't deal with them here anymore.
Oh.
And plus, when you do Facebook Marketplace and then these psychos come to your house, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
usually
they don't show up. I hate when they don't show up. You
Mhm.
take your time out of your day to wait for them to come. They don't show up.
right, and then I'm home usually by myself during the day. Like if you
Mhm.
know, and I'm not one of those psycho people that's like, oh my God, I'm so scared or blah blah blah. It's just I don't so want to deal with it. You know what I mean?
I know
Yeah.
exactly what you mean.
Yeah, so. Yeah, other than that, I've just been lounging around watching TV. If I look at how many steps I've done today, it's probably under 100.
Me too. Don't even worry about it.
It's
Now
Sunday.
tomorrow's a
That's
different
okay.
story because I gotta hit all the way out near my son.
Are you going to visit him out there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
I don't know where he's
Do you
in.
drive,
Yeah.
Breezy, or you bus?
Huh?
You drive? No.
No. I mean, I know how to
Never.
drive. I drove when I lived in another city. I drove all the time for 3 years straight, but Philly, these cops, they're not bad out here though, because like I know like a lot of cops in the
Mhm.
area, but still, you don't want to take a chance of driving. But my tickets ain't that bad. I could probably get them thrown out because they from like, let me see, over 10 years ago.
Yeah, there's probably a statute of limitations on most of them. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
If you looked it up on probably Google it for your state or county, you could probably figure it out because they would have gotten you by now.
Yeah, and I could have I can go to court and go to traffic court.
Driver, I was going to say go to traffic court and they assign you to driver improvement school and make
They
you go
got it.
there.
What they would do was they would have to have the cop that pulled me over. He
They
would
have to show
be
up for
there.
court. Yeah.
And
Hopefully he's retired by now.
exactly. This is back in 2001. No,
Have you?
2002. My fault. So you're talking 20 years ago.
Oh God, those things are. You just need to make sure they're off your record. That's it.
A lot of them are. I just went to the DMV and I only got one, and it's like I think the total I owe is 7 something. And I know if I went to court, they would probably be like, "Look, give 3," or be like, "You know what? Go."
You know what? You go, and then these are like if you're like me, I'm a procrastinator. These are the little things that hang over our back that we just keep ignoring.
Yeah.
And it gnaws at it stresses you out. It gnaws at, even if you go and they're like, okay, what can you afford? And if you say the judge might drop it to like 5, okay, and then you're like, okay, well, I can make $50 payments a month.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to be able to like say, I mean, there's a lot to be said for trying to, just try to take care of your business. If you feel like you're like, and I'm giving you advice that I don't even take myself, okay? But I have people tell me that all the time, like, it's not going to go away if you don't deal with it, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and it's always like, I want to get it done, but if I go to try to get it done, they're going to say, okay, that's $2,000. I don't have it.
Right.
So you're like, whatever. So, but you just have to keep trying, right? So,
yeah.
I'm telling you what I try to tell myself every day. So, just know you're not alone in that respect. You know what I mean? Like we all do it. We all do it.
That's the truth.
I'll wait until the last minute. Like my, he said, "Have you done your taxes yet?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "When are you gonna wait till like April 15th?" I'm like, "Yep, that's usually what I do." But why?
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Why do I do that? And then I end up, getting back like
Oh.
$200, and they're like, "See, you could have had that $200," and I'm like,
You'd be better off.
Sorry.
"Huh?
No, sorry, down in the background.
Oh, okay."
Okay.
No, I'm always like, okay, I'm broke, and if the IRS is not somebody you want to fucking mess around with, so I'm like, if I don't have the money, I don't want them to know that I owe them money yet. But usually I'm pretty good about, breaking even. I don't want to get a huge refund. I want to break even
Yeah.
because I don't want them But to me, sometimes for people that don't save. Like, I'm a horrible saver.
Right.
So if I get like a $2,000 or $3,000 refund, I'm like, woohoo! But it's just they've been keeping my money, for a whole year. While it's just bullshit stuff.
I don't look honestly. I don't even understand that shit because I feel like if you're paying taxes,
Mm-hmm.
how can they like? How can they say you still owe them?
Because you don't have enough taken out. You know that form you fill out, like when you
Yeah.
go to get your job.
Uh-huh.
If you claim 0,
Right.
meaning whatever, they take a lot more out of your check.
Right.
So if you claim 0, that's meaning you only have yourself to take care of. A lot of people will claim the more kids you have is the more money you need every paycheck. So you claim 3 or 4. They've been cracking.
No,
There
I
were,
always claim 0.
yeah. I mean, that's the best thing to do if you're not for sure. And then you have to like figure out like what your tax bracket is and how, you can sort of guesstimate. I try to guesstimate about it, but once you don't have dependents to claim, you're sort of like not getting shit back unless you itemize everything.
Right.
Which
Right.
people are like, why don't you itemize all these donations? I'm like, I'll just take the basic 3,000 that I can itemize on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm not
true.
good at it. I was fired as the accountant, so I used to do family taxes until I kept forgetting to file them, or I'd have late charges and shit. And they're like, I got fired. When Mike took over, he's like, "You're fired as the family filer. I'll do this from now on." I'm like, okay. Because tax law is hard to know, and I don't know shit, man. I don't care. That's not my jam. If I'm not interested in it, I don't care. I have to be
Yeah.
interested in something,
Yeah, that's true. That's the truth.
Did you color your hair yet?
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
good.
still jet black.
Oh, okay.
I can't do nothing else with it because it's now what I can do is get like it's a color corrector, but it's called Oops color.
Mm-hmm.
So when you put it in your hair, it strips away all of the coloring you did and takes it back to your natural color. Then you can go ahead and mess around with it, but I'd rather go to a hairdresser because
Yeah, do that.
let them work on my hair, let them
But not even that, only because to try to reach the back of your hair to do
it's
that
so
shit.
hard. Yeah.
Fuck that. I can't do it. Like, and you probably, the bottom part of your hair is black, so all you did was box color the root, right? That's usually what I do.
Yeah,
Just the top.
and it's crazy because the back of my roots in the back they aren't anything. They stayed black.
Yeah, because when your hair is growing out, you're doing it from the top of the scalp, and I just do
Right.
the top.
That's all I do.
Yeah.
So I want them to do it. I want them to fix it. I want them to, because I need a lot of treatment done on it. Not a lot, but it needs to be. I want to cut back up to my shoulders. I want it layered.
Girl, I stopped into the hair butchery. I call the hair cuttery the hair butchery. Um, and no offense to them, because there's some people that work there that are good. Okay, but anyway,
Yeah.
um, just to get some to get my curtain bangs like trimmed, and this chick was she was getting her hair bleached to blonde. Okay,
Oh.
they were rinsing her hair out, and as the girl was rinsing her hair and lifting her hand, like clumps of fucking hair were coming out.
Oh man.
Yep.
They must have left
Yeah,
it
I'm
on too
done.
long. The woman was
Something,
going
yeah.
off. She stood up and
Ah.
she was like, my stomach felt sick for her because she was like pulling her hair and clumps were just coming out. And I was like, and Sandy, it wasn't even like blonde. It was that orange blonde look. It was
Jesus.
horrible.
Because they didn't tone it. And
Nope.
that's what happened to me. The lady
Oh.
bleached my hair twice in a week. Because she messed up the one time. It didn't come out. It came out weird color. She said, come back in. She did it again.
You're
And
not,
between
your hair
her-
can't take that.
No, and between her wanting to be greedy, between her wanting to be greedy and between customers, I guess she forgot mine was on too long.
That's
And then-
exactly what happened to this woman.
Yup. So mine, when this was years ago.
Mhm.
I would brush my hair and like it would fall out, and I'm like, what the fuck? So then my hair started to get really thin. Really, I mean thin. Not balding
Right.
at all. Just
Mhm.
thin.
Right.
So I was using Moroccan oil.
Hmm.
I was using coconut oil.
You can
these
use
all
argan
shampoo
oil.
by-
Yeah. Yep. Hmm.
Moroccan oil, the coconut oil, milk smoothie. I was using the coconut oil spray after I got out of the shower. I would use the Palmer's smoothie milk for my hair after I got out of the shower.
Right.
I would put treatments in. I would do hot oil treatments. I would do the mask treatments. Let me tell you, and then I got it back and my hair was so full. Now again, it's starting, but now I got the right products to use to do it, to get it, because I know how to get it back to where I want it.
All right.
It just happens every so often. Plus, people don't realize when your hair like starts to thin out, sometimes it's not always just because your hair coloring it. Sometimes there could be an in your scalp. They tell you to massage. They tell you when you wash your hair, don't wash all of your hair. Wash the top of your hair, the sides of your hair, and the back under. Because once you rinse it out, the shampoo is going to fall through your hair anyway.
Exactly. I've read the same
And
thing.
you don't want to strip your hair of the oils that are already in your hair.
And people wash
Rosemary.
their
I did not know that.
Yes,
people wash their hair too much too.
exactly. I did a thing last night where you get rosemary,
Hmm.
the leaf rosemary. You go to the store, you get that, you boil it in water,
Right.
you let it sit, then you drain it, and
Hmm.
you put it in a bowl. You get coconut oil. You
Mhm.
get what's the other, olive oil.
Yep.
You can use there's another, you can use rosemary oil as well.
Argan oil.
Argan oil, you can use any kind of, as long as it's an oil. And if you
Yeah.
put it in like a spray bottle,
Well,
spray
look
your
at
hair
look
with
at the
it.
people in the foreign countries that use oil on their hair. How beautiful their hair is
Yeah.
and healthy.
Uh-huh.
And you spray it. I'm sorry. What were you saying? You put it in
You
a
spray
bottle.
it on there, put it in a bottle, shake it, spray it on there, leave the oil in your hair all night, tie a bag around it, or
Yep.
get a cap and then put a towel on top of it.
Hmm.
And then rinse it out the next day and your hair is beautiful.
Yeah.
Now my hair
I have
is
the
coming
first
out
frizz.
because what you call it? It needs to be, first of all, it needs to be cut. My hair has not been cut in so long. I was cutting it myself.
I've been
But you
cutting
can't
mine.
cut it yourself because you're not getting, because my hair is layered. So
Yeah.
when I-
See, mine's not.
and when I flip my hair over and I cut, you're not getting every single piece. So now I got coconut oil in my hair and it's soft as hell. But then when I get up in the morning, it's still soft. After a couple of days, it'll start to get a little rough. So I'll get in, I'll comb it, get in the shower, and then it'll still pieces will come out. But let me tell you, I've had enough hair come out that oh my god, it's ridiculous. Like my ponytail right now is like, okay, you can make a ponytail because all I gotta do is braid my hair up, right?
Mhm.
Once you braid it up and you unbraid it
Excuse
the
me.
next day, it makes it puffy, so it don't matter. So
Well, your hair is thick as hell anyway.
my hair used to be. It thinned out. I mean, it's still thick, but it thinned out a lot.
But also, your hair goes through just like a dog sheds its hair. Humans do the same thing, where we
Yeah.
do shed a lot of hair. And the older you get, because you and I are 50 in our 50s, so we
Mhm.
know it will start thinning out.
Yep.
But you know what? Coconut oil can be used for so much shit. It's just the mirror.
Oh,
It's just so
coconut
good.
oil, biotin pills. They say take
Mhm.
faithfully. They say that is like your number one miracle worker, as well as rosemary.
When you look at like native people that don't have access to Sephora and Ulta and all those fucking
Mhm.
places, and they are using like organic, like coconut oil and stuff like that, their skin, they don't get skin cancer. They don't get any of the shit because they use natural
Yep.
shit.
Yep. And we're out there buying creams with stuff in it. We don't even know what the hell's in it.
No, most companies sell those creams that are supposed to like moisturize your skin, but they dry it out so that you got to buy another cream to put the moisture back in. And then you got to buy a cream to put on your eyes and a cream to put on your neck and a cream to put on your chest.
Right.
It's a big
Yep.
fucking racket. That's what it is.
But the doctor said, one of the doctors says, even if you're sitting there just watching TV, take your hand and just massage your scalp while you're not doing nothing, and that gets the blood flowing and the oxygen to your hair follicles, which
Yeah.
helps bring your hair back out. And I didn't
Even,
know that.
yeah. And even on it stimulates the blood flow to the scalp to make it like feeds it. You know what I'm saying? So, also doing like facial massage for your lymphatic drainage for your face so that your eyes aren't so
Mhm.
puffy. There's like tons of shit you can do that doesn't cost a shit ton of money.
Exactly.
And it's self-care. It's loving
Right.
yourself when you're doing that stuff. That's self-care. Like I don't. When I'm in the shower, I massage my own head. I don't want to go like get somebody else to do it.
Right.
You know, I
Yeah.
just do it myself.
'Cause
Yeah,
they
I
can
mean-
go
But yeah,
rough
so
sometimes. When
true.
you get
And
head
pressure
gets
points
tired.
too.
Have either of you ever done acupuncture?
No.
No,
Yeah.
I
I've
want to
not.
try it though.
I want to try it too.
That's what the needles in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do it when I worked for when I was a medical assistant on Chestnut Street.
Oh, did you
And I
used
used to do it, and I used to put the needles in their backs. And I'm like, oh god,
to put them in the back or get them yourself?
no, put them in their back.
Like
Ugh.
like if I'm like I get like headaches, okay? So where like they aren't there like specific places where they place the needle to try to
There
relieve
is, but see, I was doing
excuse me.
what do you call that when you get in a car accident? What kind of place would pain management? So
Gotcha.
everybody was coming in saying it was always their back. So it
Right.
was always the same area in their back, their lower back. You put the things in. It's just like, can you just, and I'm thinking, can you just, you just lay on the bed. I'll turn the water bed on for you. It'll heat up and it'll move and you'll be fine. I'll turn the light off and shut the door a little bit. You'll be fine. Then I'll take you in to see the doctor. But no, they wanted the acupuncture. I'm like, son of a bitches. Like, could you not?
Damn, so you have to like how do you put the pin in without making them bleed? Like I don't understand how it works.
Because you're not puncturing the skin too deep, and the needles are not. When I tell you the needles are just not what everybody thinks they are. People think they're going to be like so big, like maybe like
So they're like so like
they're
thin.
so very, very, very thin.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're gonna feel a little pinch, but after that, nothing. There's no blood taking them out. Nothing at all. Nothing. That's why it was just so weird. That's
Yeah,
why I'm like, why do you want this? I mean, we even offer massages in ours, which people did take it up on that. You know, it was quiet, it was lit, candles, all that stuff. But it was just like everybody was there really to get the meds because
I
they didn't
just
care.
I like I only do massages if they're like given as a gift or I go away for the weekend and it's part of the hotel package or
Yeah, yeah.
I'm once a year if I I'm not a cron I don't can't afford that shit.
No, no. And I always wanted to do the stone.
I did that
Um,
one.
I
The hot
always wanted
stones.
to do. Yes.
Oh my god, that's the one I had like a couple of years ago. Well, it was it was before COVID. I said recently, but it was like before COVID. But they take the hot stones and they line them down your back and
Yes.
it feels so good. The room was like sort of dark with like
See,
Yeah.
lights
yeah.
and
Oh, I've never done it.
they had a water feature in there and you could hear the water trickling and it was just like
Oh, nice.
it was so fucking nice.
Well, look,
Then they
I'll go
get
to the beach and just get hot stones off the sand or something. Look, we
I
can
got
work
fucking.
like.
I'm surrounded by stones right now. I'll just heat them up on the stove.
oh, that's right.
Oh
We're
yeah,
talking.
Tammy. Tammy's got.
We're talking to the
I
rock
got
lady.
small, medium, large.
But it was really nice. But when I went, you know how when you lay on a massage chair, you have that place where you put your face where there's a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I happened to have a head cold, and my nose was so clogged up, and I could feel like I was going. I
Oh
couldn't
my
breathe.
god.
But it just felt so good. And then afterwards, they like it was a spa, so they gave you a robe, and I went and watched the sunset with. They gave you like champagne or tea or whatever you wanted. It was just so nice. You got to do that for yourself once in a while, you know.
You do. You do.
It was so nice.
My main thing is
I'm
to
more of
get.
a campfire tent kind of a girl. Go fishing. That's
Not
what I
me.
See,
want
I love going
to do.
fishing.
Oh
I want to
hell
be
Mine
no.
not in the
outside.
tent though. It has to be in a house. I can't do tents. No.
Nope.
I really can't do them much anymore either, but I will.
I can't
I want a
stand
trailer. I
camping.
need a man with a trailer.
I'd
It's a
like to
good
have like
mission.
one of those big buses where like the awning comes out the
Mm.
side electrically, or I can go in the air condition if I want to, or
Yeah. Yeah. That's the
I
truth.
don't
That's
know.
because my sister had a trailer, a camping ground, but it wasn't like a regular trailer. It was more like a house.
Yeah.
But it was not one that you could move. So it was beautiful. It had upstairs a loft. Oh my god! And it was 2 miles from Wildwood, and it was gorgeous.
Hi, Hannah, mommy.
They had a man-made lake, which was
It's on there.
beautiful, beautiful. I mean, but then she sold it after a year or two, and I'm like, why would you do that? Like, what was the point of buying it? And then my brother-in-law had a what do you call a golf cart because you could
Oh
drive them
yeah.
only on the place. And we would drive them all over. Like at the end of the thing, you couldn't leave with them, but there was an ice cream parlor, so we would go there. And he had one sent from Virginia to here. It was blue. It had a radio system in it, and then you ended up selling it. Like I don't understand the point of it. But my main thing now is to because all my sisters have like when my dad passed,
Hmm.
they got tattoos of it's just real simple on the wrist. And it just says a heart, and in between the heart that doesn't close, it says dad. That's it.
Oh, that's
They got
cute.
both of my sisters got theirs done, same place, same thing. I never got mine done. So I'm like, that's gonna be my next thing to get done. That's the thing I'm gonna save up for because that's important. They have it done. My son has a big Barnegat lighthouse done
Mhm.
that my dad loved the shore on his forearm that says pop on it. I'm like,
Aww.
okay, so everybody has it's on my Instagram page. Everybody has one but me. I have nothing on my dad. No tattoo. Even though it's just cheap, they're like $35. I'm like, I could save $35.
But at the same, you know what? That just that small little token of something that you can look at and find peace and calmness. To
Exactly. Yep.
that's nice.
Yep. And we were all
Oh,
supposed to go
that's
together. And I was like, no, I can't go. I can't go. Because at the time, that's the same time that he had passed, like I said, 4 hours earlier, my ex's, the one I took care of with dementia, she passed.
I remember that. Yeah.
you
So,
went through it. Oh,
yeah, so it was like,
Yeah.
I can't go get this tattoo done. I have to go to this funeral, and I have to go to that. So I'll get it next time, and it's 2 years, and still 2 years, and still didn't get it done.
you know what? Don't
Like
beat
that.
yourself up over it. When the time's right for you to get it, it'll present itself. Don't worry.
Yeah, true.
You know,
That's
you have
for
to.
sure.
You got to look at things like that. It'll present itself when it's time.
That
Yep.
is definitely
Very true. Timing is everything.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, listen, ladies, I got to get ready to get off of here so I can get ready. I got to get up and go to work in the morning. But San,
Alrighty, Pam. Thanks for
San,
coming up.
of course, and listen, you just keep telling yourself positive thoughts. Um, you're a good person and you're trying to better yourself. So if people can't applaud that, then they don't need to be around you. You know what I mean? So whatever.
That's right.
Yeah.
So and Tammy's a great a great friend as well. She's you're both great ladies. So we all need to give each other advice and help.
Thank
And
you both are as
words
well.
words of wisdom from smart ladies that care.
Exactly. See, every bit of it, like a buffet, every bit of us brings a whole meal.
Exactly. So
Right? Yeah.
exactly, we're a buffet.
Right?
We're the cougar buffet.
Yeah.
Honda gonna come up? Where did Honda go? I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention to chat. I've been painting. I just painted 2 whole rocks while you listening to you ladies talk.
Oh, that's
That's
nice.
what I was done.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying because nobody was
I'm
here,
just
so I
sitting here
wasn't.
painting.
Well, listen, ladies, I love you both very much. So,
Love you too.
Love you
ha-
too.
all right, have a good rest of the night, okay?
You too,
See you
Pam.
All right,
tomorrow.
honeys. Bye.
Did you start your new job, Breezy? You're working now, right? What are your
Uh,
hours like?
no, I'm not working yet.
No.
Looking in
What
the
happened?
still in the mist. I get a lot of um requests, like callbacks, but it's I want it to be something I want to do. Not
I
that I should be
agree.
picky right now, but if you get a job, you want a job, you're gonna want to like to go to. Because if you
Yes,
don't like to go to
exactly.
it, you're gonna dread going to it, and you're not gonna go.
You're
Now,
not gonna go. So don't
yeah,
even bother even doing it in the first place. Yeah.
right. So the one I was
I'm
going
the
to,
same
hey
way.
Nat,
Hmm.
the one I was going to, I like. I loved it, but taking the tags off, dude, I was just like, and then I ran into that damn deer. I was like, no, I can't. Like, it's too
No.
far. I'm trying to move back up to where I was at. So I don't know. If somebody offers to move to different, even states, and I'm just like, you people asking me now. I have a son that's having a baby on the way. I can't do it. As much as I
No,
want,
you don't want to do that.
trust
No.
me, as much as I want to just, I do.
Hmm.
And who knows? Who knows what I might do? My mind can change in a blink of an eye. Next week I could be gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, because
I hope not.
no, I mean, I wouldn't leave here. I'd be like, yo, I'm over here. Because I'm so, like, I change my mind so fast.
Me
like-
too.
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
could
it
think,
is.
oh, it's going to be a good job. I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to get it, and I go one day, and then
Yeah.
I'll go back the next day. Yeah, and that's
the
just,
truth.
and that's just because we want to be happy, and not only that, like I know you're the same as me with physical problems, right? If you can't do something physical, then like I get a lot of job offers like shipper receiver. Like I can't do that shit.
Yeah,
You
I'm not
know,
doing no more. Look,
has
I
to be
did my
something that you
time
can
with truck.
physically do, or mentally can do. I have a
Yep.
hard time focusing sometimes because of my depression, or you know, I get spaced out and stuff. So it has to be something that I don't have to think too much.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it comes down to that kind of stuff, and that's okay because
It really does.
yeah,
Because depression and all that, depression, anxiety, will all plays a part in that. All does. So
hi Nat.
I try to put in to where it's like, all right, I know what I want to do, and like I talked to my stepdaughter about it. Um, but she doesn't live around here. She lives a little farther. She's like, I'll get you in here, and she works at a halfway house. And I'm like,
Okay.
oh my God, I would love to do that,
Mhm.
but she's too far, and she's not staying out there anyway because of not the area, but she's not close to her mom, and she wants to be
Yeah.
closer to her mom, and I understand that. So it's just everything's just so like you get all these jobs where it's like, okay, I was fully in the retail, like my main thing throughout my whole life has been retail. So for me to be able to say, all right, I'm gonna go to retail, but I don't want to go as a cashier. I'll go in as a lead front, or I have a medical assistant degree. I never used it.
Oh,
Never, and I had it since 2009. Never
and
used
it's
it.
still good. You don't have to redo anything.
No, we don't have to redo nothing. Not with a medical assistant degree. No.
Oh,
Only thing you probably have to redo over is CPR training.
that's not hard.
That's it. Really.
Yeah, 'cause they changed that stuff, right? So, yeah, you should do something
Yep.
like that. What about nursing or something? PSW.
Oh, I put in for a lot of assistant facilities.
Well, I hope
living
that that's the job
assistant.
that you get, because that's the one that you want the most. That's the one that you think
Exactly.
that you're going to be able to make you feel good every day, right?
Yep.
Helping other people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially
You
the
got to make sure
elderly.
that you take care of yourself, because that stuff can become a burnout too, right? A burden to you.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
You got to be careful. I couldn't do it.
That's true.
I'm more into the little people. I can take care of 100
Yeah,
kids
like
before I.
even
Yeah.
put me at a desk at
I'm
a
like that
front
with
desk
kids.
receptionist or front desk at a hotel. Whatever. It's
Yeah.
not that
You'd
hard to
be good
do.
at a hotel thing. Yeah, that'd be good. What's that? What are they called? There's a name for them. Concierge? Is that the word? No. Fuck. What's the
No,
hotel reception?
hotel
What's
front
the
desk.
name?
I don't know. Oh, I don't even know. And then the casino's hiring for cage cashier. That's it, but they're open 24 hours a day. So if they
Yeah.
want you from say 11 to 5, you got to think
No.
about, okay, how am I going to get home from 5 o'clock in the morning? And that's when all the drunk people are out and blah blah blah. So it's just
Standing on
so
your feet that
much.
long. That's a long time to stand on your feet too.
It is. It definitely is. So that's why it's like if you're working for the elderly, you're on your feet, but I don't know. Now I could do home health care because I have my certification in that too. I can go work and take care of the people in their homes. But it's with that too. If you're gonna give me just one place and one person, I'll do it. But I'm not traveling to 2 or 3 different people in one day. No.
No, and you don't have a
Never.
car, so that wouldn't work out if you don't have a car anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't know.
Well, the right thing will come along. That's how I look at it. I did have a good job. I was working at a cardboard factory, just folding boxes all day, making boxes. Love the people. The boss was great. And I got laid off just before Christmas. I was hoping to go back there, but I don't think that's happening. So I've been looking at other places. I don't want to do fast food or
No,
it's exhausting.
no. It is. It really is.
I've mostly done factories and restaurants. I've done mostly. I have carpal tunnel in my wrist, and it's not easy to do all that shit anymore.
No, it's not. And to be
No.
on your feet for 8 hours a day, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my
And
god.
customer service can become really exhausting, like mentally exhausting.
I've
When you're
done it.
when you're fake,
Yeah.
like you know how I'm always like, happy and bubbly and smiling, like that's exhausting. So when you do it all day for a job,
Yep.
like I did do a coffee shop one time. I just I love people, but not that much.
No, and especially, and I was a lead cashier at a couple of stores. It's like, if they had a problem, this is back there, and it has a chip in it. Can I get some money off? Now, it's up to me. Like, if
Mhm.
up to me, I can try to do what I gotta do. But if
Mhm.
it's something that they want so much off of, I'm like, look, I can't give you half off because I'm thinking in my head, I know that we can throw it out, mark it off, and we're insured for more than half off. And then you call the manager up and they override you anyway and be like, just give it to her. And of course,
Oh
so I just did it
man.
anyway. I'm like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Just take the
Fuck it. Yeah.
goddamn thing. Get the hell out. I can't deal with it. Like, here you go. So it's I mean that's why I want out of retail. I don't want to deal. I just rather deal with the elderly.
No, yeah.
Some of
I
them are
can't
not
do
easy,
retail either.
but for the most part, at least you're taking care of them. And I always
Mhm.
say this: you're giving them the last special parts of their life, and at
And
least
it's
their family.
rewarding. Mhm.
Yes, it is. There, you get their families that'll come in and appreciate what you're doing for them, and just that and a third. So there's a lot of perks to it, and that's what I want to do. So I do get a lot of callbacks for them. A lot of them are not in my area or anywhere that I can go to that'll be
Get
easy
to
enough.
without a car. Yeah.
So I mean, looking for a job is a pain in the ass, but the right one will come along and it'll be the best one yet. So
Yep.
that's the
Yep.
way I see it. That's the
Yep.
way I
I
see
never
it.
know. Maybe that's where you meet your next man.
Mm-hmm.
New job, new place to live, new man. Okay. I'm
Oh
gonna stay
man,
single for a while. I'm
yeah.
definitely staying single for a while.
Yeah. It's
Yeah. It's too stressful.
yeah.
To
I
even
don't
think
have
about to even
time for
think
this.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm still hurt. It's been almost a year and I'm still hurt. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
takes too much time. I don't want to be bothered hurting somebody else when I'm still hurt, you know?
Right. And how can you love somebody and you're not healing?
Exactly.
I don't want to be with somebody I'm not romantically or have feelings for just because they say, oh, well, I'll give you a home and I'll give you a car and I'll give you. No, I'm okay. I'll be
No,
all right.
we're gonna get our own shit first, and then we don't need them
Yes.
to give us that, right? That's
Yep.
exactly what we're gonna do. I was way too dependent on my ex. So when my parents passed away, especially, I became so dependent on him. So no, I don't want to do that no more.
See, and that's the thing. I
That's
didn't really become dependent on mine. Yes,
no.
when he was incarcerated, I took care of myself for 5 years.
Mhm.
I did everything. I even stayed in the place I moved to for him for the 2 years he was locked up, which was okay. I did it, but at the same time, I wasted 5 years for nothing because
Yeah.
shit ended up going left anyway. But that's what, like I say, I always say that's on him. And his mom do not ever. His mom don't like her or whatever. So she got issues. I'm over it now. Like I've been over it. I called the other day because he was supposed to take the dog to the thing to get his shots, and
Mhm.
I called from a different number, and I was like, I said, you were supposed to take the dogs to get them. He's like, oh, I know, I forgot. And then I said, okay, well, yeah, you can just make another appointment. He's like, who's this? I'm thinking, you fucking idiot. What do you mean, who's this?
Oh.
He's here. He thought it was the people calling, telling him he didn't bring the dog in. I'm like, Sandy. He was like, oh, I thought I told you not to call here. So I'm calling about the dogs. I don't give a shit about you. I'm calling about the dogs. You're supposed to take them in
I
to get their
thought I
rabies shot.
oh my god, so
And
he's still gonna be a dick. He can't even be civil for
yeah,
5 seconds.
no.
Wow.
And
After
I
all
said,
this time.
yes. I said,
Oh,
and
pathetic.
and Cyrus is supposed to be looked at because he's got Lyme disease.
Oh.
What is wrong with
And
you?
that's yeah.
You take care of them so well, so why aren't you taking him to get him looked at?
Mm-hmm.
He's an idiot. But
Yes, they all are.
I'm good. I
They
ain't
all
got worried.
are.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I say. My throat is so hoarse again. Like, what the hell? That's what I say.
I
The
find
tank
it.
top one. Because it gets hot in here.
Mm-hmm.
But, and that's all I have is a sore throat. Oh, no.
I heard you saying that you're sleeping in a tank top and you're going through hot and cold. Is it menopause? Because I think that I'm starting to really go through that shit, man.
Could
Like
be, yeah.
I'm all day long. I'm taking my socks off. I'm putting my socks on, my sweater off, my sweater on. And sometimes I'm
Yes.
freezing and I got to put my toque on. Like it's crazy.
Yep.
It's so annoying.
That would
Don't
be
like it
it.
at all.
That
And
would be
boob
it.
sweat. Fucking boob
Lucky
sweat. What
us,
the
right?
hell? Having a shower twice a day, like oh my god. And then
No.
it's worse because when I go outside and it's cold, right? I bundle up. And snow
Yeah.
pants and everything. So then I'm getting hotter even outside, but I'm not really hot. It's because of the stupid hot flashes. It's
Oh my
all the
God.
time. It's 24 hours a day. It's driving me crazy.
Oh God, no.
I'm
I'm sure that's what it is. That's the only
sure
thing
that's
it
what
can
it
be. Yeah. 'Cause that's how I am. I gotta sleep with one leg out of the blanket because I gotta
Me
feel
too.
air. Like my feet's gotta be tucked under the blanket. One of them. It's so weird. Like I have this weird sleeping pattern. I gotta get everything ready in the spot that it was. It's so weird.
And my fan, I have it on my face, then I get freezing cold and I put it up and I get
Yes.
boiling hot.
Now, see me, I'm cold anyway, so I got my heater, my portable heater on, because everybody else, of course, is
Oh
not.
shit.
And then I get too hot, so I turn it because I still got the blanket. I'm like, what the hell? Like, and then I get mad. Then I wear socks, so I take them off in the middle of the night. And then my foot's got to come out of the blanket so I can feel air. And I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Oh god, I'm
But,
not the only
oh
one.
my God.
Oh shit, that's funny. It's
It's crazy.
insane.
It
It
is.
is. That's okay. Hopefully we get through it before we find somebody. They
Oh,
won't put
yeah.
up.
They better, because going through it's like, ugh.
I think the new rule is to just not move in with them.
Yeah.
If we do get relationships, just don't move in with them. Because they don't have to share the bed, don't have to fucking share dogs, don't have to share anything. I don't
Yeah.
want to share anything with anybody anymore because I lost so much. I don't want to share anymore.
Exactly. So when I get my own place, I will be getting my own
Mhm.
little pit bull, and it will be a female, and she will be
Mhm.
mine with my name on it. The apartment will be mine with my name on it, and that's it. I'll be okay. Me, my dog,
Yes.
and my job. I'm good.
Yes. And then when you do find a guy, he's going to have his own place and his own dog. And then
Mhm.
you have some place to go other than your place. And then when he's annoying you, you can go home to your own place.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's the answer. Just don't live with them.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the plan. That is the plan. So, see how that goes.
So I think Honda did a wait by.
I
See,
wasn't. I stopped reading chat because nobody was really here. So I was just having headphones and listening and talking. Like
I don't even know how
everybody
to
left.
tell. How many people are watching now? I
3.
don't even know how to tell. 3.
But I
So
think
us
that
two is one
includes
more
you.
person?
I don't. It's you and 2 other people. But the other 2 people aren't. They're in the bushes, I guess. I don't know.
Bushes.
I'm not that important. Trust me. There's no one we're
Yes,
talking
you
about.
are. Oh, stop. How many subscribers do you have now? Oh, Barnes on.
166. Who's on
Barnes
Barn?
what? Yeah.
That's why everybody's probably running over there. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. Now, I try to set my lives around people, but it just never seems to work out the way.
Yeah, I like sometimes I'll be on and then Murph will be coming on, but I don't like rush.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. I'm not gonna worry about that stuff. Because like I said, I'm on for a long time.
Right. Right. That's crazy. That's probably where everybody is because nobody's over here. So, not that I care because I'm kind of quiet anyway. Cause I took some
Yeah.
damn Benadryl, so I know I'll be asleep early. It's only 10:30. I don't believe it's only 10:30, and
It
I'm like
feels later,
tired.
doesn't it?
It
Yeah, it feels like
does.
what? It feels like 12:30 and 1.
Yeah.
Well, this
I
is
don't
like
even know
when
why I
you
took
came
them so
on.
early.
When you came on was the first time I really sat down. Like for the last couple of days, because when I had all 4 kids were here, it's always go go go. We went tobogganing last night. I did all the laundry today and house cleaning today. So I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
beat.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty independent, but I still like to
Yeah,
be active with them as I can. Well, I still can anyway.
that's true.
I didn't go tobogganing. I didn't go down the hill. Screw that. I just watched them. I want to so bad, but I know the one bump I could screw my back for life. Not
Oh
worth it.
yeah. Nope. Not at all, girl. No way. We haven't had no snow here really.
Oh no! Oh, we have lots. We probably have about 15 centimeters right now. More's
We
coming
usually
tonight.
get it. I don't know. We haven't gotten
Oh, I can send you some. I got plenty here.
any.
So sick of it. I don't like to go out in it.
Oh my god. We have like none. None at all. Alright, I'm gonna end. Nobody's here.
Okay, hun.
And
I'll
I'm
see you tomorrow.
sleepy. Yeah, next live and who knows, I know it'll be on I'll think of a topic. Well, probably won't be for a week or so. So, but
Okay.
thanks for coming up, love.
You're welcome. Have
All
a good
right.
night.
You too.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. All right. I'm gonna end. It was nice of those who came by. It was nice. So I'm gonna go. And that's it. All right. Talk to you later. And remember what I said earlier. All right. Have a good night.